Hello everybody and welcome to this Workshop Wednesday route building. So as we were before, for those, I hope chat is all okay, I hope you're all doing well, I hope you can hear me all okay. So where we were before, we were building the lovely little heritage railway that is the Cone Valley Railway. And as far as we had got, I've just added a little bit more. So we've added some more trees along this left-hand side. We've got there's a little sort of hut for where there's actually some point work there. So I've just added some bits. I've started to add some rail clutter around as well. So yeah, I've also put the other sort of platform in, which is there. And sort of put in sort of some more areas along there, so it's starting to sort of process more now. And I've added some more trees here, so we're nearly finished sort of this forest here almost, and I've just got to look at the textures further up and build the forest all the way round. So yeah, it's getting on quite well. So yeah, let's carry on with some route building, shall we? So let's go into World Editor. Here we are. So as you can see, which is the great thing, is because it's in the scenario, you can leave the locomotive where it is. So yeah, it's starting to look, I mean I'm pretty pleased with it. It's starting to look more or less of the location. There we go. Right, let's put on Google Maps so we can see what we're doing. So there we go. So it looks like we've got some more lines of trees that we need to add, which I'll do further along there. There's sort of a hedge all the way around here as well, a little dirt road off the edge. And obviously you can see where I've got the texture there. Just need to sort of change, I want to be able to do a slightly different texture here, to sort of give this impression of all the way round. Need to finish off the river a little bit more as well. But yeah, I mean it's getting there. It's certainly getting there. I'm gonna sort of carry on to sort of around here. So I'll probably put this road in and start putting these houses probably at the back here, and then finish off the river to around there. But yeah, what we'll do is we'll just carry on as we were, and we'll start to make it look. So let's start with putting in some more trees, shall we? There we go, near pine, near oak. So, which shows, you can see sort of what I'm doing. I'm sort of selecting different types of the trees to sort of make a forest up, or a sort of a mere small forest. Let's put some beeches in. Yeah, we've got to put in a lot of trees. Huge amount of trees. And let's put a line there, and then a line there. Line along there. Let's just move this slightly, there you go. Let's have a look. That looks like, yeah, that's fine. As you can see, all I'm doing is I'm just adding in trees as I go. And this is giving off where exactly all the trees are. So you can see it's now sort of looking more as it would do. Probably do some slightly, just add a couple more trees there. Let's add another row in there. Move that across. So you can see, as you can see, the great thing with Google Maps is you can see exactly where the trees are, and sort of put them exactly where you want them, which is brilliant. So if I now put some more along the edges, like so, put some more along here, like so. There we go, and then let's add in some more along here. So you can see it's now starting to come together now. So I've nearly sort of sorted that area with trees. Again, they don't have to be the exact trees, but it just gives you an idea of what it exactly looks like. So let's just put some more along here. And now another thing, I need to add some more shunt signals because I was looking at another driver's eye view and found some more signals that we need to put in, so it's something else I need to do. Get rid of that. Put that in. So yeah, it's starting to look more like the railway now. Let's move this across a bit. Spin it. Like so. And move it back in again. You can see it's really like coming together now. I'm really pleased with how it's coming bit by bit. And then we can add the tree line at the end. Let's add these trees at the end there. Got those trees all at the end. There we go. Let's add some more trees around here. There you go. So that's mainly sort of the trees in that track work area there, pretty much. So what we want to do now is sort of look at some slightly different textures, ideally. And what we want to do is, if I go Control G and get rid of that, I want to sort of change it a little bit. Not like that. We want sort of a slightly different. Ah, that's what we're looking for, yes. Something along that sort of size. So let's increase that to around 40 odd. Yeah, that's what we want. And then I go to Control G. There we go. So let's just start adding this in. So it just gives a slightly different texture to what we're building. Oh, we got tree jokes going in now, chat. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Not good. Not good. Let's go along the riverbed there. It's just to give it a slightly different appearance as well. So if I now go back, you can see the difference now. Oops, a daisy. So if I just add that in, and add that along the riverbank, you can see that sort of slightly changed that. Let's try another colour. Yeah, what's that one like? Yeah, let's go for that one. And as you can see, what I'm now doing is just adding in these different sort of fields of textures. Carry on what we were doing. So we've got sort of a field there, which is a slightly different texture. So if I go back, just finish that off. And back again. Back, 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 back. Back a bit again. Just add that in like that. And then we've got sort of this almost sort of semi, sort of very lightish. So if we go back to Control G, come on. No. Ah, there you go. That's what we want anyway. So let's put that in as well. So that's next door. And then what we need to do is sort of add the sort of hedges in as well. There you go. So we need to sort of add a hedge line down there. So you see we've got some slightly different textures in there now. So that's looking slightly better. And what we need to do as well is bring the gravel further up. So chalk, gravel, track bed. So we need to bring that down to about 10. Just bring this up to the end, because this is the bit I forgot to finish. There we go. Add a bit more up here. There we go. So that's sort of looking a lot. Well, I think it's looking sort of more sort of detailed now. So that end of the line's looking a lot better. But what I haven't done is I need to sort of start to add tree lines around here. I need to extend the river further along. But what we'll do next is let's just have a look at Google Maps again. Sorry, chat, if I'm not reading your. It looks like we've got a lot of puns going in. Oh dear, who's causing all the puns then? Who's causing all the puns? Right, we need to. Did I put a canopy in somewhere? Didn't I? Is this the one? This is the one. So there's actually a little bit of a canopy along here as well. So if we do this, let's see the height. Change the height slightly so it's further up. Better. Move it across slightly because it's sticking out the edge there. Like so. Yeah, we'll leave it like. Oh, let's bring it up. Yeah, it's not quite far enough up yet. Oh, hello. That's skew if. It's not the correct canopy at the moment, but I'm trying to find the right one. So I've just put that in for now. The other one seemed to work slightly better, I think, because that's a slightly longer building. But what we need to do now is, let's have a look further up. So we've got sort of a building here, we've got a building here. Let's add in some more trees just around here so I can get the line where I want. The line that I want, but I want it further back. I think that tree is poking into the road, isn't it? No, it's not too bad. So that's the sort of idea we want there. Then we want some more trees along that side. So we've got sort of that idea there. And you can see I'm just building it up bit by bit, adding certain things in as I go, sort of tweaking it bit to bit. Oh dear, chat, they're awful ones, absolutely awful. Clone Valley Railway. Let's get some more images up so I can have a look. Pardon me. So what have we got there? Yes, okay. We've actually got a slight building on here as well, which I need to find sort of a squarish style. See, not no, that's massive. That's too big. Way too big. No. No. Wow. These are quite large buildings that we'd... Ah, there we go. That's better. No. Too big. So what we're just having... I'm just having a look through some of the buildings. Blimey. That's massive. That's massive. That's massive. No. Small. No, definitely not. No. No. Let's actually zoom out a bit so I'm actually looking at what I'm supposed to be looking at. There you go, that's better. You can see as I'm doing, it's just trying to find exactly what you want. So you need to sort of start looking through what you want. Yeah, it's a bit all over the place with what I'm doing. But as you can see, I'm just sort of looking at... I'm doing it sort of bit by bit and doing it how I'm thinking sort of out loud sort of as I go. No. Because as I said, it's just sort of working out which building you want for each section. No. It's the sort of idea we want though. Water tower. Where's the water? No, I don't think it has a water tower. Well, it does further up here. It's not the right type. I think it's supposed to be here, isn't it? The water tower. Yeah, no, that's not right because the signalman won't be able to see that. As I said, it's a long process of looking for what you want. Shed. These are all signal boxes. Good shed. Generic station. No fence. No block ramp. Block. D. Let's look here. These are all houses, aren't they? Ah. Farm buildings. That might be coming helpful. That might be coming helpful. Aha. Yes, these might be coming helpful. Farmhouse. No. Right, okay. Yeah, it's just trying to find the right sort of building that we want to build in there. I know something that definitely needs to go in there, which we can do now. Not a metal one, not a wood one. Need a pub style one. Need a pub style type of... Let's put it in there actually. Going to do it for me? Nope. Okay. Fair enough. Ah. I mean, it's not ideal, but that could work for now. Some windows at the back. That's the sort of... It's not ideal, but that's the sort of style... That's the sort of type of building, that sort of size. But don't worry, it's not going to stay there. That just gives me an idea of what sort of style building I need. I need some sort of pub tables, basically. That's what I need. I'll have a look for those. Let's just see. No, sorry. I'll leave that for now. Right. What should we go for next? What should we go for next? Now, there is another station building that's been added further down now. So let's go to where the station buildings were. We were looking at here we are. This is what we were looking for. So basically, we've got this station building here, but there's now one along here. Let's bring that up. There's now one sort of there almost. That was being built at the time. It's actually sort of longer than that, but again, as I said, this is I'm using sort of equipment that I have. I didn't want to use too many assets so people could actually sort of use this route. I didn't want to use so many assets and people would struggle to use it. So I've sort of kept to a few routes. So Steve, I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do yet. I mean, I'm getting sort of, with the route building, I'm trying my best to sort of carry it on as best I can. Obviously the detail in this route would never be what some people can do. But what I'm trying to do is trying to make it as nice as I can. But chat, it's up to you what you want to see in the future, really. What do you want to see? Do you want to see more of this? Do you want to see? First of all, do you want me to see me completely complete this route? So that means all clutter, all the signals all working, everything like that. Or do we want, do we want to leave this where it is and I sort of release the route as it is and people can finish it off? Or do you want me to carry on just for a couple more episodes? Chat, you tell me what you think we should do. I mean, we be interesting to hear your, we would like to do some different bits and pieces for TS, and this is one of the things we've been thinking. I thought about doing. It's just as something different we can show. Right, what else have we got? So I did find, and I think it's at the bottom here. No, that's not what I was looking at. Is it the workshop at the bottom here? No. Workshop shed, that's the one. There we go. Right, okay, we've got some houses along here. No, we need sort of smaller one than that. Bungalow group? No, we don't need a bungalow group. Ah, that's what we're looking for, something. It's a bit smaller. It's the sort of idea we need, though. Let's have a look. No, I don't need flats. I think I was right with further down. I did. Where is it? That. Let's put that in for now. So it sort of covers that area. Right, okay. What else have we got here? Now I think by rights there's a line of trees along here, I think, so you can't actually see this back road. Okay, Steve. Yeah, yeah, we can do that. That's something we can do. You know, that's something we can look into, because this will probably take a little while longer, because we, as I said, we're pretty much, we've got the track work in, we've got the signals in, or most of the signals. Um, you know, we can mix it up a little bit. So, say next week, shall we go back to we'll go back to sort of driving a little bit more. We could also do, you know, there's all sorts of things we can do. So, yeah, we'll stick with this one tonight, and then what we'll do is we'll do next week. We'll do some more driving, because we haven't done that in quite a while. And then we can come back to this at a later date, and I'll just see how, if I can progress any more on this. Um, but we'll just carry on with this tonight, and then next week we'll come back and do some more driving. So, yep. What else was I going to do? Let's put in a... There's the... Oh! Well, now I needed these. I needed these because of this. It's a little bit too wide. A little bit too tall. Let's just bring it back and then sink it in. There we go. Up. There's the edge. There we go. That was something I was actually looking for. There we go. So what we need here is some more blocks underneath. Block slope 1, which needs to go sort of there almost. Down a bit. Down a bit. There we go. And then we'll add another block. Get rid of that one. Raise that up a bit. Go like there. Raise that up. See how close we are to the platform there. Get the gap in between. How far can we actually go? Oh, quite far. Right, let's get it to there. Get that to there. So you can see I'm just sort of building out the platform edges here, so we can then sort of distinct where the actual platform is itself then. Babe being kid, yes, I could give it to Danny. Yeah, I could do. He'd probably rip it all apart. He'd probably rip mine all apart and start again, probably. I mean, this isn't as close as what I could get it to be. But I said it's a learning curve for me, because I haven't done this in such a long time, and actually this is sort of the first time that I've recreated a place almost exact. Most of the time I've sort of done sort of fictional routes, whereas this is sort of really as close as I can get it to be. Let's save it. Right, let us... some more of the platform done there. So let's actually have a look and see how close we've got it to when we do that. Yeah, I mean there's a walkway going up and down there, but that's not too bad. Oh, I know why I can't have that block in. Let's remove that, push that one back. There's a reason for why, because there's actually, even though I haven't got this quite close, there's actually a piece of track work there. So let's add that in. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Let's just that to yard. You can just see it just there. Just a bit of track work like that. Just put the rest in there. Like so. And there's basically a couple of coaches just sit there like that, and then what we'll do is we'll put that ramp back in. Where were we? It was here. We needed that slope. Put that there. Spin it round a bit. Like so. Lift it. Up to the edge, like so. Lift it down until we get to an edge. Lovely jubbly. Oh, hello. That's a bit better. So we now got the slope in there. Yeah, I'm not sure why that's there, but there is a couple of coaches there. That's slightly wider than I wanted to be, because you see the platform's quite thin there, but that gives you sort of a closer proximity to it. What else do we want to do now? What else do we want to do? Right, let's have a look at some more imagery, so I can find out what's going on here. Oh, okay. Right, so these lines here, which I wasn't expecting, so these here are buses. So, we need to see if we can find some buses. Which I'm sure there is. That's a question for chat. Where do you think the buses are normally kept? Oh, hello. Don't know, most chat and you'd know where they are. I'd imagine they might be in here, actually. Because that's trolleys. Under people. Ah, here we are, people. There we go. So we just need a couple of buses. London bus day. They aren't London buses, they're more... Need single... Aha! There we go. That's what we're looking for. Let's put some single decker buses in like so. So there we go, they're the buses in. Yeah, I didn't even know they were... It's funny what you find out. I didn't even realise they were buses. Right, so got some buses in there. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, so this is actually more of a shop, this is. What shop can we put in there? A bit too small, that's too big. Shop row. We row. Blimey, no, we don't need that. Oh, we don't need that either. Oh, let's leave that. I'll come back to that. Right, so we've got some buses in there now. What else can we do? Let's have a look further up here. What have we got? Let's see. Oh, we've got another house there. We've got to add another house. Farmhouse, farmhouse. Farmhouse, no. Farmhouse, no. Larger than a bungalow. You definitely see it's larger than a bungalow. Although I could add, I'll tell you what I can do. I can do that. And then get... add it on as an extension, can't I? Smooth that round slightly. There we go. That's done it. There we go. Blimey, it's got a swimming pool in there. Yeah, lovely. Right. Yeah, chat, if you have any TSW questions, we have another TSW stream, I think, tomorrow. If you have any questions or anything, put them in the forums, or wait until tomorrow's stream. Let's have a look, what else can we do? Right, let's carry on with the river, shall we? The river is a little bit wider than I want it to be. Add that river in. That's the reason why. Right, let's go back to there. Select that and go like that. Right. Keep going a little bit further. Let's go down this end. Back to there again. Select that. Way up. Undo. although the river's a little bit higher than I want it to be. Better? Yeah, that's better. That's better. Right, let's carry on. Dean, I'm not sure on that one. If anybody has any techniques on how to stop the jaggy edges, or how to sort of work on those, that would be... that's something I don't know how to do, actually. As I said, I'm learning as I go with this, so if anybody has any tips on bits and pieces as I go, would be really helpful. Right, let's go to there. Control G. Right, what else can we do? What else can we do? We should have some more dirt roads. Here we go. Dirt. Dirt road there. There's actually one that comes all the way down there. What else? What else? There's another one there. And we have got sort of a caravan sort of esque building there, which I did think I saw. See what we can find. Later on. Oh, actually, there's a coach there as well, so let's just put in. There's a coach there as well. Quite an unusual one. Let's get rid of that again. Just put that in again. We'll make it slightly longer. Better. You can see there's a coach sort of that side, which is a bit unusual. There we go. So that's sort of looking a lot better. What should we do? Let's have a look at the photographs again, see if we can find anything interesting we can put in. Dee 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 dee. So actually, there's more of a hut here as well. So let's have a look at see what hut we can find, which is a trackside hut. So I think it was here that we were looking at trackside huts. Was it there? Be further down. There you go, trackside huts. That's what we're looking for. It's that sort of a style. Actually, we can actually, it's a lie, we can actually use, where's it gone? Station, no. Let's put that in. Can the signal see around that? No, we can't. Right, let's, actually, where was that? It was there. Aha! Get rid of that. No, let's not use that one. Trackside Hut. That's the one. It's a bit better. And then there's sort of, we need to put the benches in there. Don't worry, I have saved recently. Don't panic, but I will save it again, just to make sure. So there we go, that is, I'm quite certainly coming along now. There we go, right. There we go, look at that. Right, signals. There's something else I need to add further along here, which is some shunt signals. Keep going down. Hopefully we'll find some. There we go. There's something I found. There's one there. And there's one there. And there'll be one here, which I've already put in. Sort of shunt signal either side like that. This is something I found out when I was watching a driver's eye view. There's two shunt signals there. So that's looking fine. That's looking fine. That is looking fine. Right. What else can we put in? Let's have a look at some more imagery. Because it's all this sort of clutter and bits and pieces like that that need adding next. Now I do know that something that needs adding, which is we need, wherever it's gone, we need one of those in the middle here. Well, that's a little bit wide, that. Hang on. Hut wood. Hot brick. Inspection platform. Nope. Dean, yes, DMUs would have run on the line. I think they've got quite a few. Surprisingly, they've just got hold of a HST, but HST has recently just moved to here, which was something I was quite surprised about. Because as you can see, as we've been building this bit by bit, it's a very, very small. Aha, that's what I'm looking for. That's the sort of thing. That's a bit better. Let's have a look. How far is that close? Actually, this side is there. Yeah. Yes, they've recently they've got DMUs. They've got a rail car. Original rail car, because they were quite common, the rail cars. They've got Gresley. I think they've got a Gresley. They've got two Pullmans. So yeah, they've got all sorts of different bits and pieces that they can use. I think they've even got a Royal Mail coach as well, which sits in here. The Royal Mail coaches sit in there. Right, what else can we do? Let's have a look at some more imagery. So actually there's a signal box further down. Almost. Or is that the one sitting on the wagon? I think that's the one sitting on the wagon. Sorry chat if I'm just talking. Yes, that's the one sitting on the wagon. I thought it was. I'm just looking at imagery and trying to work out what's going to be best for each position. And work out what's best to do next. Right, actually, let's do the one, I think. Let's have a look. Yes, I was right. Let's put in some thinner trees, don't we? Some tree line along here. Though, yeah, that's not what really. They're a bit too tall there. So I haven't slightly made this wide enough, but what I'm going to do is put some bits and pieces in here, so some more hedgerows and bits and pieces to sort of finish that off. Right. What else do we have here? Let's have a look at some more imagery. So, yes, is that there? No, okay. Sometimes you'll find you'll put the track work in, and sometimes you'll find that you don't have enough distance with what you thought you did. But that's okay, because it's just looking, as I said, it's just looking to see what you can and can't fit in, really. So I'm just looking at sort of as many images as I can to see what I can and can't do with the route, really. Well, there we go. Right, let's see if we can put some more. Let's see what else we can get on here. Right. Let's see if we can do some more. Right, what have we got up here? What have I done that haven't been done already? Yes. Oh, I know. We got some more up that end. Yes, we do. Like so. Right. What else have we got? We've got sort of a heavy sort of grass area. Okay, that's better. A heavy amount of grass there. That's what I wanted to do. So yeah, what else can we do? Right, let's have a look. I'll put the tree line in there. Put the tree line in there. Put some more grass along there. So this would actually be covered all in wagons and bits and pieces. Ah, I know what I need to do. Right, see what we can find. Oh, hello, got some grass lines. Here we go. Let's do these along here as well. Where's that grass line gone? Yep. We've got a grass line now going all the way along there. Need to do another one. Let's do another 50 meters there. Where's that one stop? It's there. Keep going along here. Another 100 meters in. So you can see we're generally building this in bit by bit. And what I'm doing is using the shorter ones to sort of put the curve in. So where there's a straight bit, you can now see there's sort of almost a hedgerow now coming up all the way along. embankments. Right, let's see. Now we've got a building there. Ah. I think that's what that building looks like. Let's just pull that on the maps. Okay, that's quite an unusual shape looking building, but I'll put... Yeah, it's quite an unusual shape. Put it in the ground slightly. As the signal box is slightly taller than it. Right, okay. Need something like that sort of size, but slightly smaller. You can see? No, not that. Don't need cranes. There we go. Okay, leave that one for now. So again, it's starting to look a bit more... What's this? Oh, wheel line. There you go. Right, well, we can put one of those in. Let's put one of those in somewhere along here. Gives a bit of clutter. There we go. Well, that is looking... Let's turn off this. There we go. So it's actually looking a lot more detailed now. I'm quite pleased with how this is going. Okay. Oh, of course. Yes, I can do this, can't I? I forgot about that. Thanks for that. Moggy, is it Moggy approved? That's all I want to know. Is this Moggy approved so far? I know it's not going to be the best, but I'm trying my best with it, and it's certainly improving each time we bring it on stream. But chat, it's entirely up to you. Do we want to, do you want to have a go at upgrading the route, or do you want me to keep going? Yes, yeah, it's just a chat, we here chat about things, if there's anything railway related that you've sort of seen recently. I mean, did anybody see about the new rail company that's just started on the East Coast Main Line? That looks like that's going to be very popular. Right, what else do we need? Let's see what else. Yeah, I agree, Moggy, I think. I agree, Moggy. Let's see, what else can we do? Put that one in. We've done the ramps, done the road in. We've put that little piece of rail network in. Put more houses in there. I think what I'm going to do is, for now, we're going to save it there. And then we're going to just run something for the next sort of 20 minutes or so. Purely because I've got to a stage where I need to really think about other bits and pieces that I need to add in. So I need to sort of look at some more research. But that I will leave that there for now, and we'll do some little bit of driving next. Mr. Quickie, it will be free. It will come out on the workshop when it's done. So for you to enjoy, you will need some routes that if you haven't got them already. But I'm trying to keep them to a minimum. So I think what I'm using so far, it will have Cross City. I think it uses the Wherry lines and something else as well. I think it uses. I can't remember the other one. But it will use as many as little as possible. This is why I'm sort of trying to use. It's sort of almost like a challenge, really, because I'm trying to use as least amount of sort of add-ons that we have to try and recreate this route as closely as possible. But what I'm using add-ons that would more like, because this is an eastern region line. I'm using sort of eastern region add-ons that we already have to try and make it as realistic as possible. Right, so let's save that there, and what we'll do is we'll go on to this. I'll be back in just a moment. Hi Darko, hope you're well. Give me 2 minutes. Just seeing if we can find something to drive for the last little bit. There was a locomotive I just found that we haven't used before on a stream as far as I'm aware. BR blue, BR green, 5 Mark 1s. Just finding a route. Do 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 do. go. Yeah, I think, chat, what we'll do is we'll do some driving. Here we go. I've got a class 35. We're on the West Somerset as well. So we've gone over the crossing. And we can increase to 25 miles an hour. Light restrictions, red lights. Oh, hello. Got an achievement. Lovely jubbly. Just going as far as Blue Anchor. So we'll stop at Dunster on the way. Speed them through. Dean, there is a level crossing there. Just, it's not got any barriers. It has got lights. All the doors are open. And you see the lights are there. And there is a crossing, but there's no barriers. Wait for the doors to be shut. From the cab. Dean, yes it does on some heritage railways, they have lights but no barriers. But a lot of that is being changed bit by bit. A lot of places have now got barriers. But yeah, there is some that don't have barriers. Can actually open the doors as well, which is lovely on this. On the high mech, can be driving plus 35 high mech. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Look what I found. Really jubbly. Put it back. Put it back. Oh, hello. It's a she-wall map show. Not that we got much to our next stop, we'll just warm up for 26. A little bit of thrash again. Yeah, it is, definitely. There we go, lovely jubbly. Got a lovely pasty there. See, yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, no. There you go. There's the pasty. Lovely plate as well. Down to 15. Well, they didn't want to get out of the way, did they? I don't know, it's just a lovely feature, having the food. So there we go, there was just a quick drive scenario up to Blue Anchor on the West Somerset. So that's basically it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Yeah, yeah, I did. So yeah, well, next week we'll do some more. We'll do some more driving. We'll see what we can work out for Workshop Wednesday. We'll see if we can do some scenarios or some routes that you have put on Workshop. So we'll see what we can work out for that. Tomorrow you have got Matt with a 313 Let's Play. So we've got that to look forward to tomorrow. And I'll be back next week. So that to look forward to tomorrow. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you all soon. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.